Welcome to AutoCAD 2D modeling. Today you will learn how to model rocker arm. Okay, so let's begin with the model. First of all, as I always mention, you need to set the units after um, setting your workbench on 2D modeling. So here we are done with units. Next is to analyze the model. As you can see in this model, you are gonna have apparently, three circles are here, one, two, and three. Other than that, there would be another circle right here. That is, this is an incomplete circle, and one is supposed to be here at this point. So altogether, you need, no, okay, one more circle is going to be right here. So and this arcs is and these two arcs are also supposing to be the part of a circle. So we're gonna use multiple commands of circle to complete this whole model. However, here you can see you have two straight lines. So today in this video, I'm gonna tell you that how you can draw these straight lines without using the line commands actually, because it takes a little bit difficulty to uh, join these parts using the line command. So in this video, if you carefully watch it thoroughly, so you will notice that how we can easily uh, done with this, will draw this line. Okay. Other than that, you have a polygon right here, basically a hexagon. So let's begin with the model. But before moving ahead, we need to decide where we want to take our center point. Okay. Apparently, as I always say, this is the best point to take your reference point, but I'll set my reference point in the center of the model because I can see I have a lots of circles and polygons here at this point using the center point, right? So if I will take my reference point right here, so I'm going to make multiple things using this coordinate point 0 comma 0, whereas at this point you have only two circles. Again, I would suggest, I will mention that it's completely up to you where you want to take your reference point. So begin with the model. Here, just take reference point if you want, 0 comma 0. So first, what we are supposed to draw. Okay, we can go with this circle first with the radius of 3, and afterwards we can make a circle using radius 1.75 here. I think I should take the red color. Okay, yeah, this is pretty good. So start with this. At reference point, take a circle of diameter 3. So just go to the circle command and take the circle with center and diameter. Specify the center point as 0, tab 0, enter. And the diameter is 3 for sure, enter. Now you can see your circle is here at the corner. Just drag it in the center. Escape, and we need to zoom in the circle. All right. After done with the circle, we have to draw this circle giving the radius 1.75. It is written here that it's 2 times 1.75. Just draw the first one and then I'll let you know why it is written here 2 times. Actually, it is written here two times because this part of the circle is actually the same part of this circle. So, what they gonna give you a message is basically that the circle is present over here and a part is present over here as well. Although, if you draw a one single circle, you can trim off the rest of the part, so you don't need to uh, take this radius twice. All right. So, using the same center point, take the radius 1.75. So just go for the radius, same center point, 0, tab 0, enter, and the radius is 1.75, enter. All right. Zoom in like this. Yes. Now this is better. Okay. Now coming towards this polygon, but before explaining how to make this polygon, you first need to uh, draw these two circles and their outer circles. So coming towards the measurement for these circles, okay. So this is our basically third quadrant. You know that because this line is making it the third one. This is second quadrant, this is first quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. So now this time we are in our third quadrant, and in third quadrant, both axes are negative, right? So whatever this reference point, the coordinate points will be, both were in negative. This is the first thing for sure. So just make minus signs here. Next is how much distance you are covering in x-axis. This is the point, right? So just observe this thing carefully, that the whole length or the distance provided in between these two circles horizontally is 5.62. Is what? 5.62. But the part of 3 units from this 5.62 is on right hand side, means on positive x-axis. So how much will be left? This length will be on negative x-axis will be 2.62. So basically you are moving towards negative x-axis by 2.62 units, like this. Now how much distance you are covering in downward? It is written over here 1.75. So you are going 1.75 on minus y-axis, negative y-axis. So this is the coordinate point or Cartesian point for this point. So just keeping this coordinate point in your mind, you need to draw this circle having the radius of diameter 0.62. So just take this one, go for the circle with the diameter, circle with the diameter. The coordinate points are minus 2.62, minus 2.62. Oh, 1 minute. Just do it again. With diameter minus 2.62 and minus 1.75. Now press tab and minus 1.75 and then enter. Once you enter, it will ask you for the diameter. Diameter is 0.62, 0.62, enter. There you go. 2 times means this circle is also supposed to be diameter 0.62. So this is written over here for this circle. Next is this one, and it is radius 0.75. So I think we can take it as it is. Yes, we have a center point here without typing in the center point again. You have this type of uh, notification or comment on your screen. You could say that it is directing you towards the center point. So just click on it and then just specify your radius, that is 0.75. So 0.75 and then enter, and you're done. So just erase these things and get rid of it. And then coming towards this side. For these two circles, you can see you're moving only on x-axis by 3 units. Only on positive x-axis by 3 units, but no movement in y-axis. So the coordinate point will be 3 comma 0, like this. 3 comma 0 for this one. So keeping this in your mind, you need to draw two circles with same measurements here. One for diameter 0.62. So go for it. Circle with diameter and the points are 3, tab 0, enter. The diameter is 0.62, 0.62, enter. And the radius from the same center point is 0.75. So for radius, just keep on your cursor until you get center point appear on your screen. So enter and 0.75, 0.75, and then enter like this, and you are done. Now, coming towards this part, as I have already mentioned that how you can take this huge circles whi- in which no center points are mentioned actually. So for them, you can use command according to the measurements provided. So in this, you can see the center point is not that specifically given, right? So you can, but the radius has been provided. So you can easily go for 10, 10 radius command for the radius 5. So just go for it. Take 10, 10 radius command, then mention defer tangent at this point and at this point and enter the radius, that is 5. Okay, so it is giving the circle in this way. So we need to do one thing. Again, go for it. Defer tangent. Place your cursor right here and then right here and then enter. Now you'll get. So you can see you need to place your cursor accordingly where you actually want your circle. That's it. Before proceeding, first of all, just trim off the rest part of the circle, which you don't need actually. Next is do the same thing at this point for the radius using the radius 1.5. So just use the same command, 10, 10 radius, this part of the circle, and touch at this part of the circle. And then radius is 1.5, I think. Yes. Yes, it is 1.5. And now let me drag it first for you. Again, use the trim command and trim off the excess part like this. And okay, drag it like this. Done. And coming towards the further part. All right, next step is to make connections between these circles. uh, in these two sides, right? So today I'm going to tell you that without using this line command, how you can make a perfect straight line that joins the two circles, right? So what we can do simply is that again just take this magical command that is 10 10 radius. Go for it. I'm sure you will be surprised that why I'm using a circular command for the straight line, right? But let's do the magic. Just click here for the start point of the tangent. Now another click here for the next point. Uh, okay, just do it again. 10 10 radius. Unless deferred tangent appears on your screen, you have to wait. Just click and again deferred tangent. Don't move your cursor and just click. Next is this is the important part where you are supposed to specify the radius. Now, at this point, you can see approximated radius of 1.5 is appearing on your screen, or this is basically the previous data you have entered in this same command. So just erase this data and type in a large radius, a huge radius, as much as you can. So I'm just going to enter here, let's suppose 5,000, and just enter. And now you'll see the magic. This is approximated a straight line. Why is this so? This is because as much as you zoom your circle, the smallest part of the circle is not a circular line, is not a curved part, but it appeared to be as a straight line. So I'm going to show you how is it to zoom out it until the whole circle appears on your screen. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. And you're seeing, you see, the circle is here. And as I have zoomed a lot as compared to our model, so my whole model, the previous one, is all vanished. So once you zoom in, you will see that smallest part of the circle that is supposed to be here is appeared as the straight line. This is what I wanted to show you actually. By that means you get your straight line without any hassle. Just you need to remind it that where your model is actually, and keep on dragging the model. Now you see here is your smallest view of your model. So I did nothing but using that command, I just put a large value in place of radius. So it appeared to be as a smallest part of the circle in the form of a straight line. So this was the logic of today's video. Basically, the main point for today's video was this one. So nothing much. You just need to erase the rest part of the circle, of this biggest circle, right? Next step is to do the same here at this point. So just repeat the process, use 10 10 radius command, and wait for the defer tangent point like this. Okay, just place it a little bit here. Yes, like this. And here. And again, put the same value of nearly 5,000 and enter. And you'll see again it seems like a straight line. So how beautifully you have just um, done with your straight line in just one click, right? Next step is to trim off the unwanted parts of the circles, and these were our un okay unwanted parts. There you go. Last but not the least, we are left with the hexagon. So just go for it now. Place your model in the middle. Okay, sometimes it just stops working. Perfect. So now coming towards the story of the hexagon, it's basically a polygon with 6 sides, so it is known as hexagon. But the story is you have two types of hexagon in your AutoCAD. One type is those hexagon whose are circumscribed about a circle, and the other category is the polygon, those are inscribed in a circle. What does that mean? It means let's make two circles of equal size. Maybe I am unable to make equal circles, but I have tried my best. So these are two circles. Just assume they are having the same measurements, right? Now, what is the story of inscribed and circumscribed? Inscribed means that the polygon is present in a circle. I think I'm not doing great in drawing like this, like this, like this, like this, and that's it. Yes, it seems much better. Now, this is a hexagon. There could be a octagon, there could be a heptagon, there could be a pentagon. So it doesn't matter. Whatever polygon is here, the story is this kind of a polygon is right now present inside a circle. So this hexagon is basically inscribed in a circle. Okay, I'll write it. Inscribed inscribed in a circle, right? Next or other category is those type of polygon which are present outside a circle, like this. Okay, yeah, this is much better. Okay, let me just give you a clear view like this. Okay, this is much better. Now you can see that both circles were in the beginning were of equal size, as I mentioned. But the polygons present or mentioned in those circles, one is inscribed in a circle, the other one is circumscribed about a circle because it is present outside a circle. So it will be known as circumscribed circumscribed about a circle like this. Now just listen carefully the difference among the two. The difference between the two is that if you notice it carefully, in the case of circumscribed in a circle, when the polygon is inscribed in a circle, what is happening basically? The vertices, the corner point of the polygon is basically touching the circumference of the circle. The corner points are touching the circumference of the circle. And once the vertex or the corner points are touching the circumference of the circle, the story will be known as the inscribed in a circle. The polygon will be known as inscribed in a circle. And in that case, what is happening? If the measurement is provided from vertex point to the vertex point, you will consider this case. Whereas in the case when the sides of the polygon are touching the circumference of the circle. In this case, the vertices are not touching the circumference, but the sides are touching the circumference of the circle. In this case is known as the polygon is circumscribed about a circle, right? So what is this case here? Because no circle is mentioned for the polygon. So you need to carefully watch the polygon. The opposite faces, if the measurement is provided in that case, the distance between the faces, the two faces like this, it's 1.75 provided here for the measurement between the faces. So this will be taken as the diameter of the circle, and the case will be known as the circumscribed about a circle for the polygon. Now, maybe it doesn't clear to you right now, but once I draw the polygon, you will be cleared what I wanted to deliver you, right? So just go for the polygon. So here is the command for the polygon in this menu bar. So just take polygon, click. It first demands you to mention the number of sides of the polygon. So we have 6 sides, just enter 6. Enter. Now the center of the polygon center is very much here, the center point. So you can type in as well the reference point, enter. Now it will ask you enter an option, which kind of a polygon you wanted, because the measurement provided for the polygon will be always with respect to the circle, will be always with respect to the measurement of the circle. But apparently the measurement will be for the polygon, right? So you can see the distance between the sides, opposite sides of the polygon has been provided. So if you take this case, the distance will be from uh, the distance will be for between the sides of the polygon, but it won't touches the circumference. So, but in this case, the distance between the sides of the polygon is also the distance between the circumference, that the length that is passing through the center point and touches the circumference of the circle on 2 points. So simply this is the diameter of the circle. and the total distance for the hexagon. So this is our case in this scenario. So just take the circumscribed about a circle. And now it will ask you to specify the radius of the circle. However, you have been provided with the diameter for the circle. So what we need to do, we need to divide it, right? So you can divide and you will see that 1.75 1.75 divided by 2 in order to convert the diameter into radius will gives you 0.875. So the radius will be 0.875. 0.875. Enter. Now here is your polygon. But if you notice, the polygon is tilde 15 degree. The polygon is still 15 degree. So if the polygon is still 15 degree, it means it is, and also it is showing you the pointed part, the vertex part, right? So what I mean is to use the rotate command, right? Here you need to rotate your polygon twice. How it is? There is a rotate command in your modify menu. So just go for it. It asks you to select the object, just select the object. And after selecting the object, you need to press enter. Once you press the enter key, it will ask you to specify the base point. Base point is the that point of rotation where you will rotate your object all about. So just type in 0 tab 0. Now you see why I have taken the reference point at this very point. Because I need a lot of work to do it right here in this center point. That is why, right? Now it will ask you the rotation angle. You can easily go for 90-degree. And here is your rotated polygon actually. Now you need to rotate more 15-degree more, right? I can also do that earlier. Instead of just rotating my polygon in one go by 90-degree, I can add on 90 plus 15 and make it 105, 105. But in order to make you easily understand this thing, I have just took the rotation step in 2 points, right? So again, to go for the rotation command and select the object, press enter. Now it will ask you to specify the base point, that is 0, comma 0. Enter. Now you have to type in the rotation angle 15-degree and then enter. Now your angle has been tilted by 15-degree. And simple, you're done with your model. Now the last step is to mention the dimensions. So as much as you can go for it. This is the okay. You can mention in so many ways you want. I think the diameter was provided for this case. Yes, 0.62 was given for the circle, and the diameter was given for the radius was given for the outer circle. Yes, and diameter, radius, and then radius. Diameter for the circle think I need to make some room for other measurements. So just show it here. Now the radius for this arc is 5. Radius for this one is 1.5. For this circle, it is 1.75. And yeah, like this. This is exactly 1.75 you have taken, like this. So you see how beautifully and easily your model have been developed, and you can further make modifications if you want in your model. You can apply hatch command to make your model colorful, and you can make whatever you want. You can play around it simply. So this was today's lecture. Thank you and see you in the next lecture.